It is now my privilege and my honor to invite a distinguished guest to the stage. She was born, she grew up. Tonight, she is here. The Deputy Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation, Ms. Nomalungelo Gina, will do the vote of thanks.
Thank you very much to our two program directors. Without you, without the wonderful job that you have done today, really, this event wouldn't be what we have experienced. Thank you very much to you, Dr. Gillian, and also to Ms. Zaya, there up there in Johannesburg. We really appreciate the good work that you have done. Let me greet my Honorable Minister, Honorable Professor Blade Nzimande, the DG up there in Johannesburg. Greetings also to the chairperson of the NSTF, Professor Mpahlele. Greetings to the Executive Director, Ms. Nihas, and all the special guests that are here. Let me try and save time, but let me greet in particular all the nominees and the winners for tonight. To you, the nominees, you are all winners today. For the fact that you have reached the level that you have reached, you have entered this competition, you are really the winners. Let's congratulate those who have won, but really, we are proud of all of you tonight. Again, let me also thank South 32 for making these awards possible. Thank you very much. You allow the science and innovation community to celebrate South Africa's outstanding contribution to science, engineering, technology, and innovation. Allow me again to thank the NSTF, the co-branding that you are doing with South 32 brought us to where we are today. We are all proudly South Africans. I think today, all seated here, we feel so proud that we are here in South Africa, and seeing the capabilities that we have as South Africans, really, it makes us so proud to be here. Thank you very much for this good initiative that you have had. I also want to thank the partners for all the categories that you have sponsored tonight. You have made it possible to make sure that we get the outstanding awards and making sure that you prioritize the areas and the causes. And I want to name some of those areas and causes that you have prioritized today. Let me start by mentioning the cause of safe and the sufficient water supply, sponsored by Water Research Commission. Thank you very much for doing that. Also, for supporting the innovation through both small business and corporate organization, that is done by our National Intellectual Property Management Office, NIMPO. The prize money is always immensely welcome to the winners, and they put it in good use. Thank you very much again for that. Thank you very much for supporting the clinician science, thanks to the South African Medical Research Council. Thank you for supporting green technology innovation. We'd love to thank the Technology Innovation Agency, TIA, for doing that. Thank you for advancing the cause of science diplomacy. We thank very much the Science Diplomacy Capital for Africa initiative run by the CSIR. We want to thank also the Agricultural Research Council for joining the sponsorship in the NSTF ARC Award. This will help in that the research in the innovation in agriculture can also get the due recognition that it deserves. Furthermore, for providing a research grant to the winner of the researcher category, thank you to the NSTF process sector, representing over 50 of the members of the professional bodies and the learned societies in the NSTF. And thank you also to the South African Young Academy of Science for sponsoring prizes for the emerging researcher, young scientist. As mentioned previously, we thank the youth program sponsors, the department, South 32, and the South African Council for Natural and Science Professional, Scientific Professions. They've made it possible for the brilliant students to be here in Cape Town and also in Johannesburg tonight. They enabled the tour of for the past 3 days, as it has been mentioned. Also, looking at the tour that has taken the 6 of them to London, that is the opportunity of the lifetime. But whilst I'm still there, I think it's Mr. Tsago, my child, there in Johannesburg. Thank you very much for the moving speech that you have presented today. I think I've captured your name well. I'm not sure how your speech was taken there up in Johannesburg, but let me tell you, Mtanami, here in Cape Town, seated and looking around the tables, so many of the people were weeping. They were crying when they were. I want to show you how much we have touched the souls, and your speech was such a moving speech. And in you, we are saying we have got a future leader. And thank you very much again to you, South 32. And thank you very much to you, NSTF, for making sure that you give such youngsters this opportunity, because really without you, without giving them this platform and these opportunities, maybe the likes of Nsiko wouldn't have been unleashed. So thank you very much, and looking forward that we'll get more and more of these brilliant students who are going to be leading us and taking our country to greater heights in future. What you want to say again, thank you to those of you who have paid for those tables that you are seated in, and the seat at the dinners, and for the donations that you have made. Again, without you, this event wouldn't have been such a beautiful event as we are having. Thank you very much. Thank you to you, to the NSTF committee, for your unstinting and voluntary service, and to the NSTF team who have worked hard to prepare for this event. We want to thank the media partners also. I know my minister talked about the media, is to say sometimes they don't talk and put the work, the scientific work and the work that our scientists are doing in the country. But Minister, I've been told that Mail and Guardian has produced a special feature about the award winners and their work, which will appear in the newspaper tomorrow. Thank you very much to our media for that. The business report feature on the awards will be published next week. Again, I'm happy and excited that the work of these special minds, these scientists, will be out there and it will be known the beautiful work and the important work that you do for the country. Thank you very much for that. And the IOL newspapers will carry its reporting in all its titles and special magazines. Ladies and gentlemen, if your organization is not yet the member of the NSTF, please join it. The NSTF strives to represent all the voices in South Africa that are relevant to science, engineering, technology, and innovation. My program director, I know you want to announce this, but let me say to you all, we have come to the end of the 2025 NSTF South 32 Awards event. Thank you for attending, both in Johannesburg and in Cape Town. Thank you for watching in whatever platform that you have been watching. We're just adjourning because we're coming back next week. Next year. Oh, my goodness. We're coming back next year, coming back with more and more work that our scientists will be doing. And we're looking forward to that day again. Thank you.